Hello, Aries. Welcome to your mid-May, late May at this point tarot check-in with me, Coco. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, this is Birdsong Musings Tarot. A very warm welcome to you. If you are not new here, you may notice that we are in a new space, and that is because I recently moved. I also had a really bad case of COVID, hence why I did not put out April general readings. Very sorry about that, but there will be normalcy moving forward with my readings. I will be putting out June general readings very shortly in the last week of May, first week of June, so watch out for those. So yeah, let's just get right into it. This is a general reading. It is not a private one-to-one reading. If that is something you are interested in, you can go down to the description box below, click the link to my website, where you can book a reading with me if that interests you. I also link all of the cards that I use in my description box as well. Now, we're going to take a look at some general energies, what's going on for you right now, as well as specifically looking at your love and relationship world, as well as your money and finances. So let's just get right into it. What's going on generally for Aries in May 2025? In May 2025, what's going on for them right now? Okay. Wizard of Awareness, Introspective, Moonlight. This actually wanted to come out, it kind of like wanted to come out before, but okay, yeah. My guides, when I was shuffling, they were giving me a image of somebody, a flame or somebody on fire and then being drenched with water. And so there was like a sizzling sound. There was like some like smoke coming up. It was like your flame was being put out, or there was like maybe anger being put out. So I don't know if that resonates with you. If it does, that's confirmation that this message is for you. I don't know how that resonates. Take it if it makes sense. Now, this Moonlight card indicates that you are feeling very introspective. You are feeling especially emotional and sensitive at this time right now in May, and perhaps across May, all of May. You could have just been feeling a little bit like you need some solitude, like you need to pull away from the world. And that Wizard of Awareness card here too does signify that. That means that you're taking a deep look at what's going on inside of you. You're kind of taking on the role of not judge, but of observer of your emotions. And the Moonlight card can signify some feelings of loneliness. I don't think Aries are particularly signs that like to be alone all the time. It could be that you need to be alone, so you're finally taking some alone time, which is great. But it could signify that you're feeling a little bit down and out or separated from family or friends. This is the Pisces card, and this is Neptune in the Pisces card here. Neptune deals with feeling kind of up in the clouds, not really down on earth, feeling like, I don't know how to explain it, kind of like in these very grand philosophical ideas. So you might be like philosophizing a lot right now and trying to understand, what is my purpose? What is the purpose of this that just happened? What is the reason of how I've come here and what I've come here to do on earth? Dealing with these very grand questions, important questions. So let's see what's going on more specifically. What's happening for Aries right now? Thank you. What's happening for them right now? Eight of Swords. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're feeling a little trapped in your head. There's overthinking here. Perhaps a cycle of, I'm getting like seasonal depression, maybe seasonal depression that's lasting a little bit longer than it usually does. Some kind of cycle or some feeling of being trapped mentally, not physically, but mentally. It could be physically as well too. How are you guiding Aries to show up right now in this? How are you guiding them to show up? Thank you. Three of Cups. Your guides want you to get out. Get out of your house, get out of your head. Go see friends and family if you can. Try to have some fun. It feels like if you're taking alone time, you might be taking too much alone time, and it's kind of fucking with your head a little bit. Yep, Four of Swords. And sorry for the sirens. You're not getting the mental rest that you need. You might need more sleep. You need more quiet time, quiet mental time. The Four of Swords is the opposite of the Eight of Swords. The Four of Swords is meditation, rejuvenation, it's spa time. It's downtime, it's letting your head rest, not going on social media and scrolling all night. Now, the Four of Swords is also contemplative, so you are being shown that in your contemplative state of mind, just don't go too deep. My cat wants to come in. They're being bratty. They can't come in right now. They would knock off all my cards. All right, I feel like I've gotten the point across. I hope I have, Aries. But let's see how you can resolve this right now. Six of Swords. You're being told to go in a different direction. It's showing up in my sense, like physically. If you can move your body to a place that's different, your brain will feel better, is the vibe. So can you get to a different place physically that brings you peace? That will help you get mental clarity. Can you move your body, take your dog for a walk during the day to help you get out of a slump, to kind of just shake things up, take yourself to a different location? What else here? Oh, the Hermit. Well, yeah. You are being asked to examine your purpose here in this situation. I don't know if there's something specifically that's happening that's launching you into this feeling of overthinking, of mental stimulation that's kind of like off the charts. What else here? How else can they resolve this? One more card, please. How else can they resolve this? Thank you. Whoa! Let me get that card. Ace of Swords. Can you communicate how you're feeling to people in your life? You do have the Three of Cups here. Are there people that you can tell about what you're going through? Is there a therapist who you can talk to? Is there family? Is there a sibling? Because there's something that needs to be talked out, or just some side of life that needs to be zhuzhed up. It's the fun side of life. You're not having a lot of fun right now. There's a lot of introspection happening, and it's like culminating into kind of like this cycle of what's my purpose? This is my purpose, but is it my purpose? It's getting stuck in the existential cycles, which I have done myself plenty of times, trust. Let's look at the outcome. At the end of May, you've got the Chariot. Nice. Things kind of get to moving. Things get to moving. To where? I'm not totally sure. But the Chariot is somebody who has a goal in mind. They're very goal-oriented. So it's these two horses that are black and white. They're resembling balance, the yin and the yang. So you are going to be finding a little bit of balance by the end of May. Things might start finally moving forward, or you get a goal in mind and you start kind of saying, okay, I need to my guides are letting me know that it's about your daily life too. It's like you wake up and you have a goal in mind, or you get more disciplined with your daily life. So when you wake up, you feel like you're moving forward, as opposed to kind of just like plunking through life. Okay, forgive that like weird vocal stem. What else is here? The end of May. for Aries. What else is here? Thank you. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Justice is on the bottom here, so that's balance. 8 of Cups. We're going to take the Justice card. Feels like you're making a decision. Might be a decision about going out and seeing people more often because you've got the 4 of Wands under here. It might be a decision to go out to a party that you're invited to. It might be a decision about a relationship. The 8 of Cups means that you're doing things differently. It's quite similar to the 6 of Swords, so you might be finally realizing, okay, you know what? I think I need to move my body and like remove myself from where I am and go somewhere else physically in order to clear my head. It helps you make a decision. If you are in the midst of making a decision, sorry, cat hair all over my eyes. Okay. If you are making a decision, it's balanced. You're trying to be very logical, rational, slow and wise about any decision that you make at the end of May. You're really kind of weighing things up. So yeah, that's what's going on, Aries. Let's take a look at your love and relationships. We're also going to take some oracle cards for you as well. So what does the love and relationship life of these Aries look like right now in May 2025? Ace of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. If you're single and somebody comes towards you, or like there's some declaration of love or anything like that, you get asked out on a date, you're very wary of it. You're like, who are you? What is this? I don't know. If you are single, you enjoy being single right now. It doesn't feel like you're really looking for love. And if you are, you're kind of like, you know what? I'm ready for it when it happens, but I'm still kind of guarded. Yeah, it's like there's still some healing that needs to happen here. If you are not single and if you are in a relationship, this relationship is experiencing a new phase. One of you is feeling a little bit wary, guarded, like I said, about this phase. It could feel too good to be true. And there's still some healing that needs to happen in the relationship between the two of you, because there's one person here who is like, yeah, let's go. Let's move into the new. We've got a lot going on. And the other one is like, back the fuck up. Did you even say sorry? You know, in our last fight, like there's somebody who's revving forward and somebody else who is not ready to move forward. So, that's what I see here. I'm wondering, like, if there's somebody here in the relationship who is very used to being single or very used to being independent. It could be you, Aries, because I feel like that is very Aries vibes. Somebody who's very headstrong, used to doing things by themselves. And that might be like an area of contention in the relationship. Okay. Be patient here. Patience is needed. All right, let's look at money and finances for you, Aries. Woo! Okay, what the hell is going on here, Aries? You've got the Devil, Death, the Lovers. You've got the Moon underneath. My God. So your money and finances are going through some changes right now. You could be linked to somebody financially who uses money against you. You could be using money against somebody else in like arguments. Or there's just this feeling of feeling chained to the money, feeling chained to the drudgery of going to work. You could have a toxic boss at work, and this is all changing. You're realizing that this needs to end or this needs to change, and you're making a big choice about it. The Lovers, this doesn't always signify relationships. This signifies choices. Yeah, my cats are agreeing with me, I guess. What is this devil card about with their money? Thank you. What is this devil card about? The Tower with the devil card. So there's a huge change happening right now with your finances. You could have recently lost a job because of maybe a toxic boss, like I said before, maybe a coworker who you didn't get along with. Something blew up here or is currently blowing up. And it's changing your whole foundation financially. And there's a lot of choices that are going to need to be made. Can you show me what's going on in early June with all of this situation? Wow, instantly strength. Okay, so early June, things aren't going to be changing all too much. I mean, these are all major arcana. So that means that this is really a very big experience, a big life thing happening for you, Aries. You're being asked to tap into your reserves, emotionally, perhaps financially. Have courage here. Have strength here. What is this choice about? What is this whole situation and choice about with their money and finances? 9 of Swords. It's causing you stress and anxiety for sure. Now, this might be what this whole situation in our reading is about. You're trying to figure out how to move and flow with all these changes that are happening in your bank accounts. What's the end outcome of this situation with the money and finances for Aries? What's the end outcome for this situation? Thank you. Please show me. Thank you. Nice. 8 of Pentacles is the outcome. Okay. That's becoming a master of your craft. That is getting all of your finances, your budget all together. The 8 of Pentacles is working really hard on being the best at what they do, getting their finances in line. It does feel like things will come back together, because that's the outcome energy. Things are going to come back together. They're going to be stable again. But this is a huge process of flux before everything can restabilize. Now we're going to get some words of advice from the Wisdom of Tao Oracle. Okay. Instantly. I feel like you always get this card. It's the Control Your Emotions card. What else? What other words of advice for Aries? Thank you. Words of advice? Thank you. Okay. Your first card here, like I said before, is the Control Your Emotions card. I do feel like I've pulled this a few times for you, Aries. It says, no matter what greatness you have achieved and how much you are loved, rage can reverse all of this in the blink of an eye. Take a deep breath and remain calm. The real strategy ahead will reveal itself. Okay. The second card you have is Earn It. Abandon your ego and work towards your goal one step at a time. Education, virtue, and diligence allow a soul's inner wisdom to manifest itself. There is no shortcut. You must simply earn it. All right, those are your words of advice. I am going to pull one more card. This is the Woman of Myth Oracle deck. Some of the imagery is a little intense. Personally, I'm a huge fan. And I don't always use this deck in my readings, but I want to start using it more often. So here we are. We'll see who you're guided to embody. This Oracle deck is really cool. It's focused on women, of course, across myths, but goddesses, monsters, heroines from around the world. Now, you've got 2 cards here. Interesting. They're both, I believe they're both African goddesses. You've got Oya, the Transformer, and Mamiwata, the Offer. Oya, the Transformer, is the goddess of destruction, regeneration, and transformation. Oya, the Yoruba of West Africa, warrior goddess who rules the wind and storms, is a staunch protector of women and a herald of transformative change. She was victorious in battle thanks to her persuasive charms, fearless spirit, and refusal to obey any rules but her own. You might be holding on to a situation out of familiarity. If you fear losing control, you often stick with what you know rather than take a risk. Yet fearlessness and change are probably what you need right now. Oya is calling on you to let go and surrender to the winds of change. Like a broom, Oya invites you to sweep out the old and make room for the new. She reminds you that all cycles pass with faith and time. Nature abhors a vacuum, so what was taken away will soon be replaced. Yeah, especially with money. Whatever is taken away here, whatever is swept up in the destruction of the foundation, which is the tower, it will be replaced with something that's more in alignment with you. Now, Mami Wada is the goddess of the offer. She is the herald of temptation, gift, and tests. She's the African and Afro-Caribbean mermaid goddess, embodying both the positive qualities of water, like good fortune, health, and wealth, as well as its negative traits like fickleness, capriciousness, and trickster qualities. A test or challenge has been issued, but a gift or blessing has been received as well. Can you tell the difference? Now, there might be a gift or blessing in the challenge here as well, so that's something to consider. You could feel deserving and qualified or suspicious and defensive. This is an opportunity to trust your talents and instincts. Mami Wada is blessing you with a gift, one that reminds you of your objective worthiness. She asks that you maintain your integrity in your actions, remain true to your personal principles and ideals, and don't let anyone divert your focus. Focus has been coming up quite a bit with these oracle cards, and the Chariot in the outcome tells me that you are refocusing. You are like pulling things together at the end of May and saying, all right, you know what? What decisions need to be made here? What needs to be done? What needs to get done? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So Aries, I hope that was a helpful reading. If it was helpful, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel. Any help at all is appreciated. Thank you for being here as always, and I will be putting out those June general readings very soon, so keep an eye out for those. Enjoy the rest of your May, and I'll see you next time.